Yo, what is up guys, Anthony here, back with another Destiny Child video. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing a small recap of the May 28th update note that was posted last night on the Destiny Child mood page. So yeah, I just want to go over to a few key points of the update note, not all of it necessarily, because it will be too long of a video to go in depth on all of the points in the update note. But I'll be sure to link this below if you would like to go in yourself and check it out. So yeah, the first point I want to go over is obviously the World Boss Trial. So we have the Season 9 World Boss Trial Aurora King, which will start May 28th after the maintenance up until June 8th at 4 UTC time. So you convert it to your time and you'll see when it ends. And then we have obviously the Magic Mirror Shop will last until the June 11th, so you have about 2 days after the trial is over until the maintenance to claim any rewards you would like from the World Boss Shop. The next key point I want to go over is the level expansion. So we're having a level expansion from max level of 70 currently to level 80. So you can see here the stamina will be increased. So once you reach level 80 candidate level, you will have a 394 stamina at max, which is a huge upgrade from the 314 that we have currently. We also have the number of party slots at max level will be increased from 9 to 10, and we have the number of possible friends increased from 75 to 80. The next thing I would like to talk about is the new trials being implemented. So we have the Radicalraba, which is confirmed now, so she is actually being added with this World Boss Trial. She's a dark type attacker, and this is her base animation here. So you can see she's on a motorcycle, and we have her awakening, which I'm not too much of a fan of, but if you do enjoy it, this is her awakening costume. And we have her stats here, so I'll be going over her +6 stats. Deal 747 automatic damage, so it's pretty basic amongst all childs. We have her tap skill, deal 3030 damage, grant crit rate 60.9% to self for 16 seconds. On world bosses, grant debuff ACC plus 30.1% to self for 16 seconds. It's pretty decent tap skill. It benefits her as a whole for damage. And then we have a slide skill, deal 4623 damage 2 times to 2 random enemies, deal 630 ignore defense damage on world bosses, deal 12,047 bonus damage based on number of dark type allies up to 10. So this slide skill will increase gradually if you have at least dark type allies in your team, which you should for this light event, and it will increase up to 10. So based up on if you have 10 dark type allies in your team, it will increase gradually, and this slide skill will go up in favor for you. And we have the drive skill here, deal 18,105 260% damage on world bosses, deal 4,000 ignore defense damage to light type enemies. And we have the leader buff, attack plus 15% for dark type allies on world bosses, attack plus 20% for all allies. So if you want to do well in this world boss, I would say summon for her, at least get the 1 copy and try to level her up to 50 and awaken her. And yeah, because her leader buff will help your team out a lot. So I would say try and run her leader buff and see how it goes if you do summon for her. Then we have the Aurora King here, which is a light type defender. And you can see this is him before you awaken him. He looks pretty cool. I'm glad that he actually got a 5-star. I think he'll be cool to have as a collector. And you can see his awakened form there. And we have his stats here, level 60 uncapped to +6. We have deal 640 auto attack damage, which is basic. We have the tap skill, deal 2180 damage, and grant barrier, absorb 1187 damage from all enemy attacks before HP is affected to 2 allies, priority lowest HP for 10 seconds. So that does help a bit. If you are tapping with him, he will help out 2 allies and grant a barrier, kind of like Dana. Then we have the slide skill, deal 3527 damage, grant enrage, stores up to 502% of damage taken and retaliates with it once to self, and defense plus 51.6% to all allies for 14 seconds. So I think his slide skill is pretty unique to himself. I haven't really seen this on a 5-star unit, I don't think. But yeah, I think the plus 51.6% to all allies, and you can see here plus 0, it's 35% to all allies. I think it will come and play in Double Rumble. We'll probably see him being tossed around with Dana and maybe Athena or something, tested out in a triple tank team. We have a drive skill here. Deal 10 damage to 2 random enemies. Grant barrier. Absorbs 2500 damage from all enemy attacks before HP is affected to up to 5 allies, priority lowest HP. And enemy drive skill damage defense 30% for 15 seconds. So you can see here he does grant barrier to 5 allies. So if you're running him in Double Rumble, maybe consider using his drive skill at maybe going into Fever, I would say, because you do want to prioritize like the Singha drive skill early on in the Double Rumble fights. But I can see him being tossed around in Double Rumble, so we'll see how this is being played out when he is released. And then we have the leader buff, defense plus 12% for our allies, which is a pretty mediocre leader buff. We have the costumes here, so if you don't like Kubaba's old costume, you can see here you can purchase this one in the Labyrinth shop for 240 blood gems. And we also are receiving her hot spring costume, which is the young version. So if you've seen the poll we had earlier on Moot, we voted for the young one or the older costume. Then we have the Aurora King hot spring costume, which is pretty cool. I do like this one. The next key point I want to go over is the new Soul Card inspiration. So you can see here it has Saturn on it. I do like the art, it looks pretty cool. And this will benefit your dark type units. So for World Boss, increase max attack by 1150 when equipped, and when it's Prism, increase by 1175 when equipped. So if you are summoning for this, be sure to put this on your dark type attackers. The next key point I want to go over are the summons, basically just the important ones, which are the Kubaba and Saturn boosted pickup summons. So upon summoning a 5-star child, you will receive the child featured on the banner. And I would say going on Saturn if you don't have dark type attackers, and going on Kubaba if you would like to have that increase in damage. Those are the main summons I would like to go over. Then we have the shop here. The main package I want to go over here that's being brought back is the daily Onyx and Gold package, which you will receive 1.5 million gold and 300,000 Onyx, which can be purchased up once per day. So if you want, if you are lacking in gold and Onyx, I would say purchase this if you are trying to spend a little money on the game. It's a pretty good package and doesn't come around too often. The next thing I would like to go over are the events. So we have an event here. So World Boss highest damage event. So if you deal 1 million damage, you will receive a 3 to 5 10 summon ticket. We have, if you deal 5 million damage, you will receive a Soul Card ticket. And if you deal 10 million damage in the World Boss, you will receive a 5-star child summon ticket, which is pretty cool. So if you do good damage, you will receive a reward. The next thing we have is a Demon Fiesta event. So if you complete all of these steps across 7 days, you will receive a 5-star summoning ticket and a 5-star Soul Credit ticket. And you will also receive all of these small prizes, which will add up to quite a bit on your account. So I would say make sure to finish this. That's a pretty important event if you are free to play. The next thing I would like to talk about are the auto updates. So we have automatic updates here. So you can see here the automation is being updated quite a bit. So you can basically pick how many stages you would like to do consecutively, and there are more like check marks here. So if you lose a battle, if you reach the max amount of childs, if your child reaches max level, if you reach the max amount of gold until you discover a raid, you can actually proceed on to the next story now. So if you want to keep going into a like story here, so you can see here like you can finish all of this automated now. Like you don't have to keep going back out and back in with the automation if you ever done that before. They're also changing it for underground. So underground, you can pick how many stages you would like to do in a row automatically, and then it'll stop at whatever you put it at. And they also are adding the repeat feature to the Devil Rumble. So if you would like to use all of your tickets up in a row, you can start the battle from the bottom of the Devil Rumble page, and it will go up to the unknown units, the unknown fight. if you don't want to fight unknown, you don't have to fight them, and you can use as many tickets as you would like. So yeah, I think the automated feature in Devil Rumble is a pretty big thing, and the leveling up to level 80 now, which is pretty good, and I do like seeing that. So now we can increase our candidate level and receive some gems from there. So yeah guys, I just wanted to make a quick recap video. Sorry if this video was kind of long, but I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be going over the World Boss Trial more this week because it will be released tonight. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.